This is Pat Walker at Mission Winners. I used to coach baseball years ago, and I kind of think this is cool. The kid who used to practice with us periodically was a guy named Max Scherzer, and it wasn't because of me and my coaching. He had the gift, but we're wired very tight with our coaching on the field, off the field, and also with investing. And let's cut to the chase. The stakes are high. You can pitch a ball game. You may lose the ball game, but you hate to get involved in stocks and lose your dang money. So you got to have some rules. You've got to have some filters so that you're not looking at every stock. What is there, 6, 7, 8,000 stocks out there? You're going to look at all of them? No, that's like throwing stuff up the wall and hoping something sticks. It doesn't work. Be stringent. Turn off the noise. Turn off the news. Focus on the best of the best, and you will make money. Instead of having to be dependent on all the news that's floating out there, and you can literally be the master of your own domain. How about that? Da-dum-bum. So here we go. Here's the max list. But more importantly, I want to show you something. This is from a book called 40 Great Stock Market Winners. It was an old Neil publication years ago, and it is my basic foundation. 87, by the way, the data is still relevant, all right? The data is still applicable to today, and I can document that, all right? I'm a numbers guy, so yeah, that's a big part of my foundation. 87% of these stocks that made huge frickin' moves, 87, these are 40 stocks, so it's a statistically valid sample. 87% of them had earnings of 30% or higher prior to their breakout. 71% had earnings up 50% or higher prior to their breakout. Folks, there's power. Basically, what am I saying? 80 and 71? What's the average of those two numbers? 87 and 71? It's roughly 80%. You know, that's saying 8 out of 10 stocks had earnings up on average 40% or higher before they broke out. 8 out of 10. I've been doing this since 1986, managing money and investing our own. I have to share this with you. And by the way, I don't manage money for anybody else anymore, all right? I have to share this with you. And this is very, very important. Does Wall Street want you to win or lose? Wall Street, when you invest in corporate America, good, solid corporate America, they want you to win. So focus on these foundations and you will do much better. Earnings numbers or great sales numbers. 86% had sales up 30% or higher. 63% had sales up 50% or higher. Basically, what I'm saying, taking these numbers, average them out, I'm saying dang near 7 out of 10 of these stocks had sales up 40% or higher before they moved up in price. That's an edge that you can rest on. So what's the recipe to the cake? Focus on stocks. You ready? That last quarter's earnings were up 40% or higher on average for 2 quarters, or sales up. I rounded it up some too, stringent, because further research shows 40% is a better number. There you go. 40% sales for 2 quarters. Those are 2 separate screens. No low price stocks. I'm going to give you the recipe for money, okay? Screen number 1. Stocks that are in the top 40 groups. Stocks over $10 a share. All right. Stocks that trade more than 200,000 shares a day. Stocks above the 50-day. Stocks that have an accumulation distribution of A or B. Stocks that last quarter's earnings on average are up 40% or higher. There you go. Play this over and over. Write it down. I had to be serious about this. I don't have any wealthy relatives. My dad died when I was 29. All right. So what was the bottom line? And I was helping to support my mom. What's the bottom line? I had to make money. I have 4 kids, a wife and 4 kids, sole provider for them. No wealthy relatives, no inheritance. Had to get after it and make money. And I'm very grateful, all right? But I'm also very serious. Why? Because I had 5 people depending on me. And again, I didn't have a paycheck. I didn't have clients back then. When I got out of this, it was just solely investing profits. Use these 2 foundations. Last quarter's earnings up 40% or higher, or average sales for 2 quarters, 40% or higher in leading groups. Put them together and you make screens. These are some of my screens. I was in the beta test group in the development of the original Market Smith product. They invited me. It was called Daily Graphs Online back then. Here we go. These are, take a screenshot of it. These are the things I look to. And what do? I combine these screens together and make one master list. And I'm going to be, this sounds arrogant, but I'm going to lay the cards on the table and tell you, I will put that list up against anything I have ever seen from anybody. And that's not criticizing anybody. It's just what works. What works. Do I limit losses? You bet. Always. I just wanted to share that with you. Take this data, put it together in your screening system, have a couple of different screens, all right? By the way, the 10, you can say, what's the 10 list? Right here. Stocks in the top 10 groups. That's another screen. It works. This one right here, 90 EPS rank, 90 relative strength rank, 90 composite rank. Run that screen sometimes and tell me what comes up. And you say, well, a lot of those stocks have already made a big move. Maybe they have, but guess what? Strength begets strength. And that's what we look for. I love it. It's fun. Again, you know what it is? This is a dang treasure hunt. You're looking for potential big winners. And also the last point I'll make here, 2 points. Focus on the leading groups and the leading stocks in those groups and really clean and simple chart patterns that everybody can see. And always limit losses. And this is the last point. This is very important. Please don't look at 5-minute charts. All right? We're in June. I don't look at 5-minute charts this year. I don't. I'm not scalping. I want to ride stuff for as long as humanly possible. Also, you can sell a little bit into strength to guarantee yourself a profit. If the rest of it falls back to your price, you can sell the rest of it, and guess what? You still made money. These are investing tactics. I'm not going to call it trading tactics. These are investing tactics, foundations that can help you, and it's what we teach at Mission Winners over and over real time to guide people on buying and selling stocks. Okay? And again, no scalping, no day trading. Trends pay more than all the little 5-minute wiggles. Anyway, I wanted to share it with a lot less stress too. And it's important to control your stress levels. Anyway, this is for all of you. Happy Father's Day to the dads out there. Thank you for your commitment to your kids. I say amen to you. And I hope this helps you. That's my goal, just to help.
Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit like. Maybe hit that subscribe button. We come up with new content nearly every day. Also, check out the videos on the right. YouTube recommends the one on the top, and the bottom one is something we thought you might enjoy. See you next time.